Hello Brigadiers and Brigadettes, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to my channel, now let's jump into some hockey content. Hello everybody, good to be back, and we will be talking about the unexpected hiring of the Seattle Kraken hiring Dave Hakstol as their first head coach in franchise history. And yeah, we will talk about that. It feels good to be back. Like I said, let's make sure to like and subscribe before the video starts. Thank you so much, and we'll dive on in a quick video. Now, while some people say Dave isn't that guy, I want to talk about why I don't think it'll be the worst hiring in the world. For starters, he took the Flyers to the playoffs 2 out of the 3 seasons that he was there, the full seasons that is, and in the 3.5 seasons he was in Philly, the city of brotherly love, he posted a record of 134, 101, and 42, while also dealing with issues in net, a ton of issues in net. And a big thing I wanted to touch upon here was that, defensively, this team was pretty rough in some of those seasons he was there. Basically every year except the first one. The first year wasn't so bad. Second year was really, really rough. They allowed the 4th fewest scoring chances. The only problem is they had the 26th worst save percentage in net. And then in year 3, they had the 7th fewest scoring chances allowed, which is a good thing. However, they had the 22nd worst save percentage in the league. That's a bad thing. Also, last year he was a coach that, or not last year, but the last year that he was in Philly, they used the most amount of goalies in a season with 8. So I'll give him an excuse there because, good grief, it was one person after another. You had no idea who was going to be in net for them. And in general, I think there was just some roster problems for the Flyers. And I'm hopeful for Hakstol. I think that he could really do some good things in Seattle. The expansion draft seems to be leaning towards a pretty good D group, a good blue line that you could build around. And I expect their blue line to be fairly good. That's good for him. You got a good blue line. You have to worry about giving up less goals, which is always a nice thing. And I think, just like with everybody else, I expect him to probably pick up Shane Gostisbehere in the expansion draft, as underneath Dave, he played really well, picking up 163 points in 247 games, and that is good for 0.66 points per game, while in 2 years with Coach V in Philly, where the city of brotherly love seems to have turned on him, he's got 32 points in 83 games, good for 0.39 points per game, so there is a drop-off. Now, it's not working out for him in Philly, but maybe him and Hakstol could revive his career, get things going. I think that seems to be the consensus with a lot of people, and things went really well in their time together. Now, also, I think the Kraken will be able to find a good goalie, maybe even multiple, with the expansion draft, free agency, whatever. Chris Driedger, I believe, is a free agent. Frederick Anderson, he has seen it all. He's been in big games with the Ducks and the Maple Leafs. Things haven't always worked out, but he's been in a lot of big moments. You got Cam Talbot, or you can go through other goalies through like I said, the expansion draft or free agency. And all in all, I think things look pretty good. This should be a fairly good defensive team, I think, as well as a team that might have a really fun second overall pick to work with. Maybe they could contribute this offensive help right away. Was Hakstol a surprise signing? Yes, I didn't really expect it. When I woke up this morning, I was surprised. But, look at what the Flyers did with him, even with their goalie situation in net, which at times was pretty awful. And I don't think they'll be as good as Vegas was in the first few years, but I think that they should be much better than a traditional expansion team, and that's good. I imagine at worst, he'll probably be able to provide a sense of stability for this team, and for an expansion franchise, stability is everything in those few years. What do you think of the Seattle Kraken signing Dave Hakstol to be their inaugural head coach? Let me know down below. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe. Everybody, stay safe. Have a great day. Stay away from COVID, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.